Oh, say does that star spin?
This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Edwards out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Williams, and it's Allen in at the power forward position.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And here are the Thunder now, following the three-pointer by Atlanta.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Oh, wow, what a play.
That was incredible. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's a three-point game. Outside Butler. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. To the paint. Edey. The bank shot, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Thompson against Edwards. Leonard outside. Williams a screen on SGA. Inside, it's tipped. Edey with a steal. And they're on the run. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
So guys, Trae Young's contract in Atlanta was coming to an end, and both sides could not reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension. So trade talks ensued, and Trae Young finds himself in a new destination that now makes him the lead franchise guard in a new home.
A new day. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Thompson outside. Pass to Butler. Screen by Edey. Out to Mobley. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler. Over Suggs. The rebound by the Hawks. Edwards looking for an opening. Lots of room. The shot no good.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Suggs finds Leonard. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by SGA. And SGA throws it down.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Leonard against Butler. Leonard outside. Over Butler. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he could hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 3. Williams a screen on Thompson. Edwards a pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Down low. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Thompson.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Hawks trail by 3. Now here's Edwards. Allen with a screen on Thompson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Klingon, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Atlanta also making some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Williams. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And so he hits both. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Klingon. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Edwards. Allen on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. And Atlanta misses again.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders. And as a rebounder, Clingan is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. So for Oklahoma City, Anunoby, he's checked in for Mobley. DeRozan comes in for Butler. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for SGA. Atlanta also making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Durant comes in for Edwards. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Suggs.
And one look at Donovan Clingan, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Durant, pass to Holiday. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. And he gets it to go.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
Pass to Claxton. Anunoby against Halliburton. Rejected by Clingan. They retain possession. And a fast break now for the Thunder. From 15 feet away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. The Hawks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Siakam finds Durant. That one's good for 2.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
And here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Claxton. Ahead, here's Siakam. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Oklahoma City lead. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Halliburton. Claxton, a screen on Anunoby. Halliburton, pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Zubac, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. A minute 58 left in the opening quarter. Ball with it. Three-pointer. Here's Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw's good from Anunoby. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Just 5 to shoot. Buries it down low. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton on the wing. Anunoby covering. Clock at 6. Halliburton against Anunoby. The Thunder pull it in. Thompson outside. Pass to Zubats. Now ball. 4-3. Claxton with a rebound. Now Siakam. Now here's Halliburton. With the teardrop. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Suggs is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Leonard in at the 4 spot.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Butler against Durant. And Butler inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Durant against Mobley. Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
It's stolen by Leonard. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Durant, the pass to Suggs. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Screen by Leonard. Durant, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Pass to ball. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Butler up top. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Suggs. Still without a bucket. Screen by Claxton. And here's Edwards outside. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, Butler! Strong move!
There's the competitiveness of Butler. I think he's even better against great defense.
Mobley against Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Free throw is good from Durant. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes. Williams comes in for Claxton. And it's Allen in for Leonard.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Ball passes to SGA. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Hawks trail by 8. The 3 is up. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Outside Butler. Pass to Mobley. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Durant. The three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Klingen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to SGA. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Allen. Allen with a screen on SGA. And it's Allen who slams it home.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Klingen with a screen. To the inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
First, Klingen screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Outside Durant. This one for 3. Ball with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Yeah, total focus there from Ball, not letting anyone stop him.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. So for Oklahoma City, Edey's checked in for Mobley. DeRozan comes in for Butler. And it's Thompson in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam, he's checked in for the Hawks. Halliburton comes in for Durant.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Here's Halliburton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Shooting one.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Atlanta shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Anunoby, he's checked in for Klingen. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Drew Holiday's checked in for Suggs.
One shot.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Ball passes to DeRozan. Muscling it home. DeRozan.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
Edwards with it, and it's Edey picking him up. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And here's Edey. Outside Anunoby for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 5 now.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. To the middle. Ball, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Holiday. And here's Allen. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Halliburton for three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game. DeRozan against Edwards. Here's Ball. Oh, muscling it home. LaMelo.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Hawks trail by 15. Siakam in the post. Pounded by Ball. And here's Edwards outside. Another three for Atlanta.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Holiday. For the finish. And Holiday powers it home.
Just a smart hustle play from Holiday. Running the floor and getting that fast break bucket.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Edey with a screen on Edwards. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Zubac checked in. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Atlanta. Leonard comes in for Edwards. Hawks trail by 10. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Thompson. Halliburton with the ball. He's got 6. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ball finds Zubac. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Leonard. 1:56 left to play in the second quarter.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And Leonard drops them both. We've got 1:55 left in the second period. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
To the inside. Here's Anunoby, and he goes in for the dunk.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
9 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Ball right side. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Left side, Holiday. Leonard on the wing. Releases. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Leonard's got 8.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Ball with the rebound. Thunder leading by 7. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Zubac with a screen on Leonard, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Thunder foul. Defensive 2 fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Hawks, Nicholas Claxton. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So it's Oklahoma City now. At one point, they led by 16. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Thompson. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And it's good. 2 points. 8 points for Amen Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Williams finds Allen. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And it's Thompson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Pass to Allen. And stolen by Mobley. By himself. And Mobley he throws it down.
And look at the mobility there from Mobley. Excellent at executing in the open floor.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Pass to SGA. SGA takes it himself. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Butler against Leonard. 5 on the clock. To win the run. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Leonard against Butler. Outside Edwards. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Edwards, a pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now Williams. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Thompson. Butler taking his time here. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Give him 8 points now. They're running. Here's Leonard. Leonard all alone. No doubt about it.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Butler finds Edey. Now here's Butler. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Williams against Mobley. Pass to Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Leonard against SGA. From outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The three from Suggs. The Thunder pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. City going with almost an entire new group here. Klingon, he's checked in for Edie. Anunoby comes in for Mobley. DeRozan is checked in for Butler. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Thompson. Knocked loose. Off the inbound. That one goes in. Durant's got 8 points.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Durant, no good. Oklahoma City's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Claxton. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Halliburton outside. Takes the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13-point lead. On the attack, SGA. High flying Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Claxton. Here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
Ball passes to Anunoby. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Zubac, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder leading by 13. Up top, SGA, defended by Halliburton, to the paint. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Halliburton's got 8.
This is a shot Halliburton's developed, the mid-range jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. SGA passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Free throws good from Durant. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Charity stripe shot, and the jumper is good. 14 points for him.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
DeRozan against Durant. Siakam outside. Screen by Claxton. Siakam, pass to Claxton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. DeRozan down low. Durant's there. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
DeRozan drawing a lot of attention there.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is
Take a break.
fearless
Take a
in
break.
those big moments.
2 shots.
He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
That's good from DeRozan.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
DeRozan hits them both. Hawks trail by 12. Inside, here's Siakam. Pascal Siakam throwing it down.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
SGA against Halliburton. Right side, SGA. No good. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Durant. And that's now 7 points for Drew Holiday.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork them. Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8. There's the 3. That one is off. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Williams is out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Suggs. Then there's Edwards. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi. Whether long range, short range, mid-range, he can do it all. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Edwards. Over Thompson. Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Thompson passes to Mobley. Now SGA fires the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander drills the 3.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Edwards against Thompson. Outside Edwards. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And the Thunder in possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Edey. Williams defending. And the dunk by Edey.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Leonard outside. And here is Williams. Now Suggs from the arc. Drills it from deep. Suggs has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Atlanta. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Suggs, left side. Edwards against Edey. Nice move. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Edwards against Thompson. Nails the baby hook. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Mobley, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Allen with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Thompson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. SGA's got 15 points here in the second half. Hawks trail by 10. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage, it makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Throw good, Edwards. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
He's off on the second. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Thompson in the post. Leonard defending to the middle. Here's SGA taking it inside. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Leonard passes to Allen. And here's Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the shot goes.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Back to SGA. Pass to Butler. Screen by Edey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler against Suggs. The shot by Butler, no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9. Leonard's got room. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Allen outside. Butler against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. And he nails that one right through the heart. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Suggs, the pass to Williams. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Suggs, no good. Thunder leading by 11. Throws it up high. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Edwards. Seven-footer. It's gone. What a J.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Here's SGA. Tries from 19. Williams rips down the board. Hawks trail by 9. Edwards with it. He's picked up by SGA. Allen.
Well, a big who plays like a big. Allen's going to pound it inside, and you have to match his intensity in there.
Shooting for Atlanta, Jared Allen, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Suggs. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Both good from the line that time. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. By Leonard.
Oh, the claw strikes again. Kawhi using that big hand of his to get on the shot.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Edwards against Thompson. Allen with a screen on Thompson. Edwards nails it. Pretty fade.
Well, he probably didn't need the fadeaway. There's an example of style pass.
Takes a 3. Leonard there for the rebound. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter here. Halliburton nails the 3.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Suggs is checked in for Atlanta. Now SGA. 16 feet out. Yes! Locked in on the J.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Edwards against Thompson. Left side, Edwards. 5 to shoot. Leonard. Edey rips down the board. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside SGA. And they recover it.
They grab the long rebound, resetting the shot clock.
Wild one. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line from Oklahoma City. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
On offense, here are the Hawks. Allen. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line from Oklahoma City.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Thompson. 2 shots.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Edwards. It falls!
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Leonard fires! Williams, it's good!
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs, and that was quality, and that's getting us done.
4 great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Up next, the Nuggets taking on You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Durant is out there with Frazier. It's Andre Kirilenko, and it's Malone in at the 5. Now here's James. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. And KD throws it down.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display, stretching it out to throw that one down.
LeBron passes to Leonard. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Kirilenko. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's James. Howard with the screen on Kirilenko. LeBron passes to Howard. Malone with the steal. Kirilenko up top. He's guarded by Hill. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's James. Pass to Howard. And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hill. Howard setting the pick for Hill. 4 on the shot clock. No one covering.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by Howard. Outside Kirilenko. Pass to KD. Hill pulls it in.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. LeBron passes to Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
James against Frazier. Now here's Kirilenko. Tight defense on him. Lays it up off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Here's Frazier. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Wembanyama. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Here's Leonard. The kick out to Hill. Howard with a screen on KD. Hill with it. Picked up by Malone. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
High post Howard. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Back to Howard. Pass to Hill.
That's just remarkable defense by Durant. Shooters definitely feel his presence when he's contesting like that. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Wembanyama. Malone, a screen on James. Pass to Malone. Leonard with the steal.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
This is his first free throw of the game. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for Denver. Klingen, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Anthony comes in for Dwight Howard. Derek White's checked in for Grant Hill. And Maxey subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Knipple, no good. It's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's White. To the middle, stolen by Markkanen. Adebayo with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Here's Edwards. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
That one on Maxey. Denver making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Portland shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Edwards against Anthony. At the elbow, it's Knipple. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Impressive muscle right there by the rookie Knipple. Plays like this really help get him going.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but passing those in and scoring opportunities.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So Arenas will go to the line here. That one on Maxey. The Trailblazers have had two chances at the line already, making them both. Here's Anthony. Knipple with the rebound. Portland leading. Pass to Arenas. Wide open. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's Maxey. Now White. That's tipped.
Great defensive move by Knipple. Very encouraging to see him putting in the effort on that end.
Adebayo kicks it over to Arenas. Pass to Markkanen. Knipple wide open, and he fires. And the three ball is good. And it's a 6-point Portland lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint. It's stolen by Edwards. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Kevin?
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And such creativity from Arenas. Some of the ball handling moves he pulls out are just unguardable.
Arenas against Maxey. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Arenas against Maxey. Arenas misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now Adebayo after the missed three by Carmelo. Edwards looking it over. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now here's White. To the left wing. Pass to Anthony. No good on that one. Great D that time from Edwards. Here's Arenas. From down in the low post, it goes. Arenas has got 8 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And that one's good, Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's Kneppel. 6 points for him. Adebayo with this screen on White. Here's Arenas. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And we've got more. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Hill out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Howard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
Frazier with it. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's Frazier. Pass to Durant. Using his length inside, Durant.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
LeBron passes to Leonard. Back to James. Now Hill to the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Frazier. That shot misses. James with some nice D. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Denver. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. LeBron passes to Hill. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Down low. And Malone with the stuff.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Howard. Back to LeBron. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Durant. Rebound by the Nuggets. And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
Lets it go. The Nuggets with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Wembanyama. Finish off the break.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Frazier against Leonard. Inside. Here's James. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Now here's Frazier. Still yet to score. Fires from deep. That's good from Kirilenko on the assist by Frazier. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead. Here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Malone, a screen on out. Wembanyama passes to Kirilenko. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
The Trailblazers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Maxey subbed in for James. Adebayo is checked in for Moses Malone. Maxey against Frazier. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Maxey. Another shot. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Wembanyama, a screen on Anthony. Back to Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's blocked by Kirilenko. Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical. And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to KD. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Oh, the Suki smooth 3 from KD.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Leonard the pass to Carmelo. And Durant sends it back. Wembanyama up top. He's covered by Maxey. Out to the right wing. Hill against Frazier. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Guarded by KD. Outside Leonard. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Frazier. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Hill looking around. Howard up on top. Outside Leonard. Howard setting the pick for Leonard. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Frazier kicks to Durant. Wembanyama, a screen on Hill. To the inside. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Maxey. He has 6. Lobbed up there for Howard. Knocked loose.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
They could use a bucket, and finished off by Leonard.
And you got to love how hard Leonard works to support the team. He's right where they need him to finish there on that break.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Denver. Klingon, he's checked in for Howard. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's White in for Hill. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wembanyama. Edwards comes in for Andre Kirilenko. Knipples checked in for Kevin Durant. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Frazier. The Nuggets trail by 16. White with it, defended by Knippel. 59 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, White. Shoots over Knippel. Off the left rim and out. Trailblazers leading by 16. Adebayo passes to Markkanen. Chalk up 2 there.
And how about the D was excellent there, but Markkanen just so skilled, and with that size, still able to finish. Wow, this guy's got a chance to be special.
Maxey against Arenas. Maxey passes to Ayton. And a shot fake there, got the D out of position.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
James checked in for Maxey. Malone's checked in for the Trailblazers. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Arenas with it. He's got 8. Markkanen a screen on James. And here's Arenas outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we finished one half of basketball. Trailblazers lead by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Victor Wembanyama is out there at Malone. Then there's Frazier, and it's Durant, and it's Kirilenko in at the small forward position. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Hill. Trailblazers leading by 15. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you guys.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Oh, Kareem, strong and focused.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's KD. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot-2s, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Frazier dishes to Malone. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 6 assists in the game.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. LeBron outside. Frazier against Leonard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Adebayo is checked in for the Trailblazers.
Number 33, Ben Adebayo.
Here's Hill. And again, Denver no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Durant, the pass to Adebayo. Leonard looking over the floor. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14 points for the game.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier. No good from outside. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Denver. It's an 18-point game. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Malone. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
And the shot is good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Outside, Adebayo. Kirilenko with the screen for Adebayo. To the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Ayton comes in for Howard. White, he's checked in for Leonard. And Maxey subbed in for James. Portland also making some changes. Edwards has come in for Kirilenko. Knipple comes in for Kevin Durant. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Frazier. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Anthony's checked in for the Nuggets. And Portland with a change here too. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Moses Malone. The Nuggets trail by 17. And here's Maxey. He's got 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That's going to send Tyrese Maxey to the line. They get Gilbert Arenas. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
Drains the three-pointer.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Sweet little floater. White's got 7.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Adebayo with this screen on Anthony. Edwards passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss. Oh, great communication there, setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
Arenas against Maxey. Pass to Edwards. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Maxey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
The Nuggets have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. And Klingon pulls it down. The Nuggets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Maxey's got 16.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Markkanen. Arenas dishes to Edwards. Adebayo with a screen for Edwards. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Maxey. Now Ayton. He's guarded by Adebayo. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the number 1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. Wembanyama, a screen on Anthony. Inside, taken away by Anthony. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. And that one, good. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Anthony against Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Anthony.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And Edwards drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now Maxey. He's got 16. Fires from the wing. Here's Ayton. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Concanipple.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 13 points.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And they pick up 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Markkanen. Edwards making a statement.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Klingon. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Maxey. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For 3, Edwards. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
A big-time effort for Moses Malone, providing a lot of energy for the Trailblazers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Trailblazers leading by 10. We've got Hill. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Howard. And it's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. LeBron passes to Hill. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
Malone in the high post. Good on the shot. Malone's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Frazier kicks to Malone. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Frazier outside. Pass to Malone. Back to Frazier. Shoots. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
One-on-one fast break. Frazier with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on KD. Hill passes to LeBron. And Kirilenko sends it back. KD against Hill. Shots good by Durant.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Malone with the steal. And here we go with Kirilenko running it up the court. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Adebayo is checked in for Portland.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Trailblazers leading by 20. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Here's James, outside Hill. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Malone. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Hill. Hill's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Adebayo. Floats one, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Frazier the pass to Durant. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kept alive. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in.
Blazers substitution. Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Hill with it. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Frazier the pass to Kirilenko. And here is KD. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Malone. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Malone. And here is LeBron. At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar.
Trailblazers foul. Victor Wembanyama. 3rd personal foul.
That one is off.
At the line for your Nuggets, Abdul-Jabbar. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Portland. Pass to KD. And here's Malone, defended by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside for Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
James finds Howard. Now here is Hill. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Hill. Pass to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Durant with it. Grant Hill covering. Outside Kirilenko. Al Malone. Basket counts. Malone's got 8 here in the quarter.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now Howell. 6 to shoot. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Frazier. And it's Leonard missing. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And stolen by Howard. Lets it go from 14. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Hill.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Frazier scanning the floor. Down low, Malone. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Leonard. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Frazier. To the paint. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Down low, here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Now here's Frazier. Outside Durant. .122 left in the fourth quarter. Connects from three-point range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Moses Malone.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Outside Kirilenko. Outside KD. Count that bucket.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled